Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. This is Connie with Prairie Paper Crafts, coming on today to share with you a quick run through of the Christmas cards I've made so far. I had some people that commented they would like to see them, so it's not going to be real and detailed, but I'll share with you what I'm doing here. All of my cards, except for maybe 3 or 4.5 by 6 1/4. That's normally the standard size I make. A couple of them are, as you can see, quite chunky, just because they're going in packages, they're not going in an envelope. And I do have to add a point or a pearl to the center of my poinsettia, but this is the first one one of them I recently made. And some of them are very simple, some of them are a little more detailed, just kind of depends. I'm trying to keep them as flat as possible just for mailing purposes. So this is a design from Treasure Box Designs. I don't think it's available any longer. It's the Bobble Buddies Gingerbread, I think they're called. Not sure, I've got a couple of those. A lot of my sketches were inspired by Pinterest designs, so kind of give you an idea there. This is a retired file, the fox anyway, from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. The poinsettia is created from Flower Garden Volume 2, I think it's called, also from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. That's still available. Then I have another gingerbread card, also part of the Bobble Buddies gingerbread set from from Treasure Box Designs. Get all my designers mixed up. Did use some dies on this one that I had in my set. And some of these, I'm sorry, you've probably already seen if you follow Little Scraps of Heaven Designs, but I'm just going through them again for those who don't. This is also from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. It's the Winter Cardinal, I think it's called. Not sure. Did the sentiment on my Cricut, and this snow is cut from a die, cut out of glitter paper. This is pretty simple. It's more of a masculine type card. It's cut from Treasure Box Designs. And I messed up really bad. I should have made him more of a burgundy red color because I'd have more paper to go with it. So that's why he's a little more simple. Any of the dots you see like this, they're not enamel dots. They are Nuvo drops. So I want to clarify that. These are some I'd created a while back from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. So again, you may have seen these. Not sure if I'm using these or going to send them to Cards for Soldiers. More than likely that's where they'll go for next year. Not sure. And then this is another design. These are from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. And then that's the third design I used for that file. And then I have this card I created from the pine cones and the word joy are both from Treasure Box Designs. This was on a free file. It's a wreath, and then it's got the word joy in it. And the pine cones, I'm not sure. There's a lot of different ones. I know there's one on one of the cards I'll be showing you. So there's that one. This is from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs, both files. The bow is different, and then I didn't cut the little berries. I just used Nuvo drops. The sentiment up there is a sticker from one of my card stashes. Again, I used some glitter cardstock there for the snow. The next two cards, this is cut from Cricut. The bow was gifted to me, and then the sentiment is heat embossed, and then I just used my like my quilted background embossing folder, and I used this, let's see, no, I did cut this separate. If I'd cut it correctly, I probably could have used the negative for from the next file, but no, I couldn't because it was cut out of white. I keep thinking I knew there was a reason it wouldn't work. This is a little simpler version of the other one, both inspired by Pinterest. And I'm sure you've probably seen this card. I'm trying to keep these in frame, but the sun is shining, reflecting off a vehicle outside, so it's hard for me to see. I apologize. Anyway, this is also from Treasure Box Designs. Excuse me, my mistake. From Little Scraps of Heaven Designs, and then the background, that log is a Tim Holtz die that I have in my stash. And then I have this, and I apologize if you're going to get a reflection here soon from the sun. This is Cardinal, that's a straight new from Treasure Box Designs. It's a newer file. This is a 5x7 card. This one is larger. And then I have this one. This is also from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. Love this file. I didn't know if I would like it. Got it for another reason, and I really, really like it. Just love how it turned out. So thought I'd share that. But those are my cards so far. I do want to thank you all for joining me, and have an awesome day, everybody.